everybody! Yay, paint night! Hope everybody is doing good. Hello, hello. Make sure you come in and drop in and say hello. So tonight we are doing our cute little pineapple that I have for you. So she's got, yes, pineapple, it's a she. She's got sunglasses, cute little scene going on, and down below it says sweet summertime. I do have these in letters, so we'll glue them on. I was on business call, you guys, and I literally glued my arm to the table. It was hilarious. Super glue at that. Hurt a little bit. Hey Linda, how are you, sweetie? Colors tonight that we're using, always black and white. We're going to be using yellow and straw. So our two yellows. We're going to be using Tropical Bay Blue. It's making a comeback, you guys. And Pretty in Pink and Pansy. And then for our greens, we're going to be using Gecko and Parsley. So, without further ado, oh good, I'm glad you're good. Let me go to my overhead. There we go. Almost clicked the wrong button there. So I am like super busy with the kids stuff. It's always end of school stuff that kicks me in the butt, I feel like. What shall we do? What should I do? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna grab a plate here. We're gonna do some ombre real quick. So our ombre colors, we're gonna do just a little bit of yellow. Of course, we'll do more yellow, but we're gonna do the glasses first. We're gonna do the ombre on the glasses. And then, let's see, we'll go, there we go. And then we'll go with our Pretty in Pink. I need to zoom in a little bit, don't I? And we'll do our Tropical Blue. Give me just a second and I'll zoom in. You saw it at Marshall's? Ooh, I'm impressed. It probably was cheaper than what I got it for. It wasn't too bad. I think I got, I want to say I got two of them for like 10 bucks on Amazon. But I'm glad you thought of me when you saw it. You guys are never going to look at ice trees again. The same. Okay. We're going to need some median, which I forgot to tell you we need. Hey, Rhea. How are you, sweetheart? Okay. Let me zoom this camera in because it's driving me nuts. I totally forgot about, hold on, I'm hitting the wrong one. Totally forgot about zooming in. So let me do that. Probably about right there. Okay, sorry about that, guys. And I'm gonna just push my camera just a little bit more. There we go. Sorry, trying not to make you too dizzy. Hey Teresa, how are you? And let me grab a brush here. What brush do we want? Okay, I am going to use my number 8 flathead brush. All right, we're gonna just grab a little bit of median just to get started here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of my yellow. And the yellow, I'm not going to do too high. Now, I'm going to try and somewhat stay in my glasses, but at the same time, I'm not going to worry too much about it because we're going to paint these glasses white, or black, white, White I would be worried about. Black I'm not worried about. Okay. And then I'm going to grab some pink here. You can kind of see that it's ombreing already, but I'm just kind of getting down that first coat, and then we're going to come back and add more. Okay. So, like I said, I'm kind of staying in the lines, but I'm not really worrying about it too much right now, because the black will cover up all of the paint that we get over the lines right now, okay? I gotta kind of match these glasses up. There we go. Okay. All right. Grab just a little bit more of this pink. Okay. Now we're gonna go into the teal. You're still in the hospital? Oh no, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. Hospital stays are no fun. Oop, I got a little bit crazy here. Let me get these baby wipes real quick. Maybe. Dude, you guys, they're like on my table. They could have come out and bit me. Hey Sherry, how are you? I don't want the paint to get too much over here, so I got to be a little bit more careful. That's yellow area, so. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of our blue going on here. All right. And then we're going to get our teal. Or our purple. Oh my gosh. It's been one of those days. Okay. Purple right down at the bottom here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is really rinse my brush out good here. Okay. I'm going to grab just a little bit more of this Pretty in Pink here. Okay, we're going to grab our median. We're going to go back and forth here on the plate. We're going to grab a little bit of our yellow, a little bit of our pink here. Go back and forth, okay? And we're going to just kind of go right kind of where our edge is, and we're going to kind of blend up and blend down. Blend down, blend up. Okay. Voila. Clean that off. Grab a little bit more of our median. We're going to grab the pink on the top edge, the teal at the bottom. We're going to kind of move them back and forth here. Okay. We're going to kind of let it smooth in together. Same thing over on this other lens. Okay. I know it's looking really like a hot mess right now, but I promise it will come together. So the teal again, purple on the edge, back and forth. Oop, I forgot to grab my median. A little bit of back, oops, we hit the yellow. Hold on. Hold please. Okay, teal, purple over here. There we go. Little median. All right. So now we're just gonna kind of go back and forth. Bring some down, bring some up. Okay. Same thing again on this other side. Grab just a little bit of median. This side was drying just a little. Okay, we got a little too much teal going on. Let's bring back some purple. And there we go. Voila. All right, just cleaning up. There we go. Okay. Let me grab just a little bit of my baby wipe. I got just a little bit right here. This is why we wanted to do the ombre first before getting into anything else. So in case we got a little bit messy, we'd be okay. And baby wipes, they just fix everything. Okay. Voila. All right, now let's get into my brush here. I'm going to be using, I think this is a 1/2 inch brush. And let me grab just a little bit of white here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of white right here, where we scraped off some of our, or wiped off a little too much of our paint. Just because yellow can be a little bit more finicky, I just want to make sure we're okay so we don't get a blotchy spot. Okay. My brush is falling off, guys. See, look at that. It's cracked. Need to replace my brushes. Okay. I'm going to grab the yellow that I have here. And I'm just going to start painting. We're going to paint around our glasses here. All right. Well, let's get my paint tray now. Gonna just grab some yellow. All right. And then this is just yellow. The color is yellow. No cute little name to it or anything like that. Just basic yellow. So we're gonna go all crazy here, since now we don't have to watch for lines, so we can scribble paint. Okay, just smoothing out again. We'll smooth out our paint just a little bit. Let me grab my edge. So you guys, guess what I did? I did something crazy. I've been wanting to do it for quite a while. I just did it. So, backstory. Miss Briley, my oldest, was really wanting her second earrings done. And so I called around to a bunch of the tattoo shops that people had recommended, and they were telling me that it was going to be about 2 to 3 months before they could get me in, because they had so many book-ups with the tattoos and stuff like that. So I'm like, well, you know, what do I do? So Briley really wanted to get it done, so I'm like, okay, well, maybe we'll just go to Claire's. And so, because I had heard, you know, the tattoo shops were probably better to, you know, for healing and stuff like that, because they use a hollow needle and not the gun. So like, okay, well, we'll try Claire's. So I called Claire's, and they were like, well, we only have 2 people certified, and because I was thinking Briley would probably want it done by 2 people, you know, boom, and done. So they were saying that that was probably unlikely, and the quote that they gave me was more than the tattoo shop for how much it would cost. So my friend used to tattoo, or tattoo. My friend used to pierce. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll look and see if we can get those little guns by ourselves. You know, I wonder if she'll let me do it. Because my friend used to do it, and that's how she would pierce our ears. So, anyhow, went on Amazon. You can find everything on Amazon, I swear. So, went on Amazon, found what we were looking for, and I ordered the earrings, and I ordered myself a nose piercing kit. Because I've been always wanting to do it. And I had thought, you know, when we went to the tattoo place that I would just get it done there. So, anywho, it came this morning and I'm like, okay, let's do this. So, I pierced mine, and then when Briley got home, we pierced her ears. So, we're a little bit crazy around this place, but so far, so good. We're liking it. So, if you follow me on my personal page on Facebook, you can see what it looks like up close and personal, even with Miss Briley. She let me film her. So, I guess now I'm a piercer. Add that to my repertoire. It really didn't hurt too bad. I just was like shocked about how much it bled there for a little bit. But Briley's ears didn't even like really bleed or anything. It was pretty awesome. So that's what I did today in my break time of painting. Kind of crazy, right? I have a whole new word to crazy, right? Okay, you guys, so I'm just getting that second coat of yellow here. Okay, so we got the yellow done. And then tomorrow, Miss Briley has a band concert, so I will not be doing cricket class until Thursday. We're gonna just bump it back. So just FYI for you guys that do both. Okay, so you guys, this, I had some leftover gecko green from a different project I was painting. So we're gonna just use that, but this is gecko green, okay? The one thing I love about my little ice cube is it stores paint so well. So we're just gonna go right around our edge here and then bring that in. Same thing again here. Whoop. All right, cleaning that edge up. Okay. I'm avoiding the center for a minute because we're going to do stripes in the center. There we go. Okay. Cleaning that up. Right here. Smoothing out. All right. I'm going to just take this edge right here, go right around. Okay. Hey Michelle, how are you? Okay, just going right around the edge here. Okay, grabbing just a little bit of gecko, just so we can do the edges. And it might need one more coat. Gecko green or just green sometimes can be a little bit funny of how it wants to paint up. So we'll see how it wants to paint up. So just getting our edges. Okay. And then we'll do our stripes in just a sec. Okay, smoothing that out. Thank you. I had fun drawing this one up. I wanted the diva glasses for sure. Okay, we'll grab right here. Grab right here. Sorry, I know edges kind of are lame. But they're a necessity. Right. Okay. Just being a little bit careful right here in this little corner. There we go. Oop, I got a little bit of paint. Not too bad though. All right, so I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges from painting the edges. Tongue twister there. Oh, you're fine, Linda. All right. I'm going to just use a round brush right now. This is a number 4 round. We're gonna grab our gecko here, and we'll probably go right here with our first stripe. And we're not gonna be too careful because, you know, we're just painting into the same color. So just trying to keep it kind of smooth, but not, you don't have to worry too much about it. And really the only reason why we're doing smooth is so that it doesn't look clumpy. Okay. So we're just taking the round brush, doing a nice straight line, kind of smoothing out as we go. Okay. There we go. Come back up here. And get this one. Okay. And then we'll do this one next. All right, and then I'm just going to smooth out right here. Smooth out. Just going to do a quick coat, or a quick second coat. I can't talk today. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Got that side done. I'll grab this side. This is all because I just don't want to switch brushes. Okay, smooth that one out. Let's grab just a little bit more gecko. Maybe. There we go. Oh my gosh, to pay for windows, what a nightmare. That is awful, dude. I am so sorry. And windows are so hard to get right now still, I believe. That sucks. It's never fun. Okay, clean that one up. And just one more coat here. One more coat here. And one more coat here. Okay. I would have too, Linda. I definitely would have at that point. Okay, next color is Parsley. It's just a little bit lighter than the Electric Lime. I thought about doing that one, but I really wanted it not so dark of a green. And actually, let me throw just a little bit of heat on this. Okay. Oh, good. Well, hopefully you can get something resolved. It's no fun. Okay, guys, so right now we're going to have to be a little bit more careful than we have been. So we're just doing a nice quick little round here. And then just cleaning up our spot there. Sounds like Miss Haley got home from her softball. She had softball practice tonight. Softball and kids stuff has seriously overwhelmed us lately. Okay. You guys guess what I did last week though, or this last weekend? I cleaned up my garage finally. It is somewhat organized. We're still waiting for a couple of things to come in, but It's cleaned up. I cleaned Lady Boss, the laser. She is all sparkling clean. I was so excited with how good she came out. A lot of love, but she needed it because I hadn't been really good at cleaning her since we moved here, so I just kind of would do like a quick basic clean, but she needed a deep clean, so I was excited to get that part done. One thing off the chore list. Okay guys, we are only going to do one coat too of this parsley because we're going to add glitter to this one, so we just need a base coat. Otherwise, if you weren't going to add glitter, I would definitely say we would need one more coat because it's a little blotchy. Can I tell you guys how much I love my Lazy Susan? It's like the best thing in the world. Watched 3 soccer games this weekend. Girl, that's a lot. Youngest granddaughter is playing coach pitch baseball. Ooh, at age 5. That's awesome. I feel like they're starting them out younger and younger with pitch. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, one more here. I mean, because it definitely gets them doing that hand and eye coordination a lot more. It's always a list, isn't it? Excuse me. Okay, so green. I am going to get the detail or the liner brush. I'm going to go with a bigger liner brush. This is a 3/0 spotter or a liner brush, depending on what brush company you're using. They're kind of used inadvertently. But what I'm doing is I'm just kind of adding a little ziggy-zaggy type look to this. But we're going to add glitter, my best friend, to these little lines as well. Okay. One more. There we go. I have these ones plain, but I'm kind of feeling like they need something. So maybe we'll just like do some lines here. So maybe we'll go right here. By the time I add detail lines, you know it will look hot, so we'll work with it. Hey Susan, how's my girl? You put your screen porch last week. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. I have like bottles all over the place because I haven't been organizing as I paint, which I typically do. Okay. There is our straw. So we're going to do like a quick little check on like a plaid check with our darker straw color. Let's throw this guy here. Okay. Let me find a brush that will work. We'll just use the 8 flat brush again. Thank you, Susan, you're so sweet. I have been wanting to do it for a while and then just keep talking myself out. So yeah, when Briley said that she wanted to get her second ears pierced done and the tattoo parlor was taking forever, we kind of were like, okay. And Claire's was just kind of dud when I called there, so good old Amazon. Everybody's like, I can't believe you did it. I can't believe you did it yourself. I'm like, I'm the crazy loon. I will do it. Brian said he would do it for me, but I was like, you know, I think he'd give me more anxiety just like being up and close, so I'll date it. Okay, I'm just kind of being really careful right here because this is a really tight little corner. Okay. All right, let's see. Just making sure I'm getting my stripes where they need to go. All right, so we'll go right here, get this little guy. And then we're gonna go here, go all the way down. And you guys, I'm just doing a nice little subtle one. I'm not doing too thick of stripes. I just kind of want it subtle. So if it has a little bit of the back, the lighter yellow popping through, I'm okay with it. Okay, just smoothing out our lines here. I've got a little bit thick here too, so we're gonna smooth that out. Okay. Next one is right here. I'm just shocked, Susan, out of them all, I'm shocked that Briley let me actually do it. It goes to say how much she really wanted it done, right? And she pierced a potato. Yes, I get it. They're really not that bad, those little, I just got one of those like self sterile guns that you can get off of Amazon. I've pierced other things by myself. Like when I was younger, I wanted a belly button ring. Of course, my mom would never probably let me, so I did it myself. I was told that pediatricians will do that. I didn't know that though. That's awesome. Yeah, I was told that some pediatricians will do it. The girls, when they were little, I got both of them, their ears pierced when they were babies. So Riley, I think, was about 9 months when we did hers. And then Haley, I did hers about 3 months. I had a friend that was wanting to get it done, and our babies were about the same age. And I just figured, you know what, I'm already here, what the heck. So called Brian, made sure he was good with it, and we just did it. Couldn't wait for a piercing gun. That is awesome. I think that's so cool. Yeah, I was shocked. Good old Amazon. Came through again. I swear I think you can buy like literally everything off of there, right? So then I read up on like care and stuff like that, but you know, made sure that we had saline solution and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be good. Okay, there is just a small little spot right, yep, right here and right here. I'm gonna grab this one because this one's easy. It's been a while since I looked at my drawing. And we'll grab this one. I've been so busy, I've had this guy cut for a while. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you guys. You can kind of see a little bit of it coming through of the lighter yellow, but I kind of think it makes it have that cool look to it. Oh, cool. That's way cool. So we're just going to kind of go with it, right? Okay. I'll leave this out because I have to paint the door hanger of it, so I won't scrape up the paint here. Okay, we are on to black. I have a bunch of black in here, so I'm just going to paint with black from here. I know you guys are going to miss out on watching me paint or pour the black, but I think we'll survive, right? Trying to find a smaller flat brush here. Okay, we'll use this guy. This is a 1/8 angle flat brush. And my gripper is gone off of it. That's why I didn't want to use it, but we'll do it. I've got to get into my stash. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it, and then I keep forgetting. I just keep going along. All right, so we're going to just truck along here, taking their black, loading the brush, and just working our way up. There we go. Nice smooth line. Okay. Then we're going to go on the other side here. Okay. And I'm going to smooth this out. Go right around this edge here. There we go. Okay. I am going to paint in here. I have some palm trees and some seagulls silhouettes. So because it's right here on the angle and it's kind of easy to get, we're just going to go for it. Otherwise, I probably would have just used my detail brush and did this. So we're going to go right here, grab that, and there we go. Okay, it's all kind of coming together, isn't it? Isn't that cute? Okay, so we'll go right here, get that one cleaned up. Same here. Just cleaning up our edge. There we go. Let's get our palm tree here. Gonna do the leaves here. Just pulling everything up, smoothing it out. Going right here again, getting our angle And I'm mostly just working with my angle part of my brush, okay? Thank you, Linda. Guys, I am like happy for summer break, but then at the same time, I'm like, dreading it a little bit too. Because that means I gotta keep my kids entertained. I mean, I know that they're older, but it's still, they're gonna fight. They fight now. There's gonna be lots of bickering at my house. I have a feeling. I'm like, oh, I'm so not knowing if I'm looking forward to this or not. When do mine get out? They actually get out kind of later, but June 8th is when they get out. But I know it's going to be here before I know it. I can't believe how fast this month has flown by. I mean, I felt like April flown by too, so. We've just been so busy. That's what's kind of thrown me. With Haley and her softball and everything else, it's made it so busy. When kids do sports, man, it keeps you busy. I know, right? I was kind of shocked too. I was not, at the time I was kind of upset about it, but I'm like, I guess I'm okay with it now because, like I said, less fighting at home. But I felt like it was late too. All right, we're just grabbing that. Your granddaughter should be getting out too, Susan, right? When is her last day? If you know. I'm sure you do. All right, grabbing right here, doing an angle brush. But with this one, I'm taking the angle and kind of twisting my brush as I come up, okay? All right, smoothing this one out. Okay. All right. Smooth this. There we go. Oh, that one's too liquefied. Forgot which one I was touching there. Too dried there. Okay. Mid-June, oh, in Virginia. Okay, so you guys are kind of matching up with us, but you're a little bit later too. Well, and I feel like they started school kind of with everybody else. So my sister's kids, my daughter, or my niece is going to be graduating. I'm so sad I can't be there. But she's graduating on the 20th. So I'm like, she'll be done. My kids will still be going. But I believe she said, my sister said that, and they're in Utah now, but I believe that she said that they were done like the Thursday before Memorial Day. So I'm like, no fair. But then at the same time, I'm like, I guess you can keep them. Keep them as long as you want. After COVID, keep them as long as you want. It was hard. Hard being a mama and trying to teach and do all that. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go right around this edge here. Okay. Keep trying to grab this dried up black over here. Keeps throwing me off. Okay. Okay, we'll come back and do detailing on that in just a second. We're gonna hurry and just take this brush and paint our black. I primed this because I wasn't sure what color I was gonna do this, because normally I don't prime if I know it's gonna be black. So I'm just kind of going around the edges just a little bit of where the prime came over. And then I forgot that I did Lori's YouTube, so I had to fix my streaming because I'm like, I don't feel like streaming on her YouTube again tonight. So I had to hurry and fix that. So I was gonna hurry and paint these up ahead of time, but that didn't happen. Okay, painting, painting, painting. Get this R real quick. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to grab some more black. So you're gonna watch me pour paint anyways, yay! I know that's like the favorite thing. Okay. Grab right here. Okay. Smoothing out what I have real quick. Let's grab some more black here. All right. One thing that's really nice about having the pop-out letters is I also sell them in the kits too, if you want to paint with me, is you don't have to be super careful about writing letters. You can just like basically just throw some paint on there. Okay. But don't be like me today, you guys, on business call. I was laughing at myself pretty hard. So I was shaking the super glue and the tip of it, I hit the table and a clump of glue must have come out and I didn't notice. So I was getting ready for paint class because I'd finished what I was doing with the other side, and I was leaning over kind of just listening, so I was leaning against the table. I put my arm like right straight in the super glue. First for me that I've actually glued myself to my table. So I was laughing pretty hard through the ouchiness called gluing myself to the table and now having some skin residue on it. See, Susan, I may not like cut my fingers open or anything, but like I said, I do silly stuff too. Like, you know, running into the lamp and that kind of stuff at the retreat. I still have a bruise from that. It's going away finally, but oh my gosh. There's like a flagpole light, you guys. It had been there for days. We're sitting there talking and I just walk right into it. Walk right back into it. I'm like, oh my gosh. That would be me. Okay. Detail lines, here we come. I'm so accident prone, you guys. It is hilarious. I used to be a lot more, so I will take what I have now. A lot more. Let's see. Tinsel shape. Okay. Just making sure I was grabbing the right liner brush here. So I'm just mixing up the paint with a little bit of water. It just makes it a little bit easier to work with when we're doing our outlining. So real quick, I'm gonna just do our birds. I don't like how that one went. There we go. Okay. Let's see, where do we want to zigzag? I think I'm going to just start off with one. There we go. So just doing a quick little outline around. Like I said, I'm not going to outline the yellow part of the pineapple. I think it looks cute just kind of as a faint little pattern kind of going on. Go right here. Now, if you had problems with your glasses, which I'm seeing right here, I did a little bit of a weird outline. This would be a great time to fix any of that problem. Or on your trees, if you got a little bit of a weird outline going on, a little extra brush stroke so it's not as clean of a line, you can fix it here with line outlining. It just kind of cleans up your lines just a little bit. If you're noticing just a little bit of paint coming through, same thing. Just noticing a little bit of color through here, so I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Just hit this with like a couple of little spots here and there that I'm seeing. There's a little spot right there. And I drug my brush, so we're gonna clean that up now. Okay. This palm tree seems to have liked that underneath. So we'll just clean that up real quick. Clean that up. There we go. Can't believe how much paint is popping through. It's probably because I was at the end of the paint and was just scraping it through. So just getting me some paint. Okay, let's see, we got that all cleaned up. All right, now we're gonna work on our leaves here. I'm thinking we go right here with a cute little zigzag, little ziggy zaggy, because you know it ain't me if I don't have one. All right, so we're gonna grab this outline here. Oops, there we go. But you did cut your finger. Oh my gosh, Susan. Stitches cut or just a little cut? I mean, for you, you always seem to go big or go home, so I'm gonna guess it's probably a good cut, but you know, you're not gonna go to the doctor either. Because I learned that. That salve that I gave you, I've been told it works for cuts too, so try it. Or I guess I didn't give it to you, but I told you about. It's like the Everything Cure salve. All right, I'm gonna go right here with another little zigzag. Right? That stuff's the bomb. Okay. Right? I know. My dad like used to put it on the horses for everything, and then like I said, when the girls would get diaper rashes and everything, he got me some cream because Haley used to get diaper rash so bad, and he he would recommend it. So for those of you that don't understand our side story, um, I know we need to make a first aid kit for Susan. The problem is we probably run out before we could get to it. The cream is called Corona, like the bear Corona, but you can get it at like Tractor Supply, and I believe Amazon had it too. But my dad used to break horses and stuff like that, and then worked after he retired at a like Tractor Supply type place. It was a local place, but anywho, that's when I got reintroduced to it again, because my dad's like, I have good diaper cream. So we put it on the girls' cuts and everything. It was like the best stuff ever. But I mean, the horses, I remember them like getting caught in fences or, you know, whatever that horses do. And he put it on there, and like within a week, it was like you could barely even tell that they had done anything. So she does need a first aid fanny pack. Yes. I'd be afraid though that, you know, you'd get your fanny pack caught on something and then hurt yourself with that. So, you know, I don't know, sweetie. I think I'm going to keep the stripes like that. I'm not going to highlight them because we're going to throw the glitter on there. I think it will just flow better. All right. Let's throw, is this paint? Yep, that paint stripe. Let's get some white. We will do some highlighting, probably. Girl, you're like me in that regards of like the walls, the doors, knobs, like everything hates me. I'm not even joking. We have in this new house our kitchen pulls, like our kitchen cabinet pulls. They're like long and skinny. Oh my gosh, you guys. I probably easily 3 to 4 times a day, not even joking, get myself caught on one of them. And like the bathrooms have them too, so it's like I never get away from it. I think I'm going to do a little zigzag there. Okay. And let's grab some more highlight here. Okay. This brush is getting a little bit clumpy. We'll see if we can let it work until we're done here, since we're almost done. Go right here. Right there and right there. Okay, I think we're good. You know what I was gonna do? I did this on the flamingo and I thought it was so cute. Maybe if this pink will work. Nope, this pink's not gonna work. We'll still do it though. I thought it was so cute. I added a little like jewel up at the top of the glasses. Whoa. And I'm actually going to go with the dollar store one, little dauber. These are like my favorite. We're going to do one little circle. Yeah, I'm loving that. That's so cute. Okay. Okay. And one more. Oh yeah, isn't that snazzy? Okay, Linda, I will see you. I'm having fun and I didn't even realize what time it was. Okay, let's throw some glitter on here and we will be done. Okay, grab our Mod. I love those dots. Ah, I'm excited. Okay. We are gonna grab a little Mod Podge brush and, oh, there we go. Looking through my glitter papers. Throw this underneath here. All right, first part, we're gonna go right here and right here. I'll do these first. Let me see if I can get these all glittered real quick. The Mod Podge, you have to work a little bit fast. So this glitter came from Walmart. It's like their tropical blend. It's like in the kids section. They have the little tubes of it, so I grabbed these little containers from the dollar store to put them in. So you can kind of see the glitter there. Ooh, it looks so cute. I'm excited. Okay, we'll do the stripes. And I just spilled that on the Lazy Susan. Whoopsie. All right, I have a vacuum. It's all good. We'll get it picked up. Okay, let's do our stripes here. Okay, there we go. Probably be only able to do about 2 stripes. Okay. Okay, and right here. Go there. Grab there. I might have to touch that one stripe up, or one little line there, because the glitter, the line goes down. Last where I glittered. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Guys, I'm so excited with how cute this is looking. Okay, one little touch up, actually 2 little touch ups there. And, okay, there we go. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. Let me hurry and get the glitter in here. Okay. And where is that lid? There we go. Let me move this ever so gently so I don't spill all of the glitter. I'll move that out of the way. And I will hurry and glue these on for you guys so you can see the letters, and then we will call it a night. Thanks, Susan. Okay. So we'll get the quick little spot here. So this is just the Gorilla Gel Super Glue. I might have to grab another bottle. I couldn't remember which one was almost empty, and it's probably this one, because you know, you always grab the one. Come on, just give me a little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna place this. Normally I like to stand up, but because these ones are so little, we'll just go with it. Okay. Then we'll put some weight on it, call it good. Okay. Get our E here if I can flip it on my finger. Grab our little T. Okay. See, this is where I always super glue myself. It's with these little ones. Okay, look at our S. Oops, I almost put that backwards. I forgot. This S is kind of fun. There we go. Well, I'm holding that one down. We'll get this one going. Just a light little bead of glue. Nothing too crazy. That one took some of my skin. So we'll have to touch this one up just a little bit. Because I had a little bit of glue on my fingers. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Okay. And just a titch more and we will be done. Okay. And then I did mean for it to be crooked, I promise. Ooh, I should have probably put this eye in before gluing. There we go. The dot for the eye. There we go. Okay. So here is our cute little friend. Let me go to over. There we go. There we go. Isn't that cute? So you can see the glitter there. Our cute little ombre and their shading. Our little plaid there. Isn't that fun? I am so excited with how it turned out. Came out better than what I thought. I love when that happens. I'm just picking or grabbing the little pieces of glue that got caught on my finger here. But there we go. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'm excited. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys on Thursday for Cricut class. Sorry I had to change again. Hopefully after this month things will tame down just a little So there it is. There we go. Woo woo. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.